It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheeseheads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. On one sideline, look at the Lions head coach. These guys just about set to go in this one. And on the other side, averaging over 11 wins a year in his 6 seasons leading the Packers so far, Matt LaFleur. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And away we go from Wisconsin. His return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Ready? And the Lions are there to bring him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. After the sack, here comes 2nd and 11. Takes the handoff, now Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have the awareness it's coming, and the more importantly, to stop it.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6. Go. 180. What's up?
They'll air it out on 3rd. That one complete to St. Brown. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Lions have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And this run is going to push it inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
7 yards on that last play. So this is 2nd and 3.
He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
It's on target to Williams. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Cut. 180.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. He rolls to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Ball's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap here to Goff. And that's caught beyond the marker. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. So you got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Pass it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find him.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Fox now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Making some progress here. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. Packers taking the field now. Their second series of the game coming up. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Ready? Love now off the play action. It's cut right side by Watson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Set.
Shotgun now for Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Takes it in at the 21. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So the Lions headed out to their second drive of the game. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Off a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur and might even hear a few birds.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Goff. Fires right away, but incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Goff on 3rd. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. That is good for a Detroit first down.
Detroit Lions first down.
Goff to the air now. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
Detroit Lions, first down.
Running it with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions pull out in front further, 13-zip. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Fox now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Packers all set to get back out there. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Let's go now.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
The gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
It's a gain of 3. Right. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Fight. Let's go. Black. 95. Ready. Ready?
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The Packers send out their punting unit. Deep for the Lions, Khalif Raymond. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Lions take over 1st and 10. At their own 41-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here goes to us. 20.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Hits him on the out route. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A pickup of 17. And that is good for a Detroit first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. We're through 1/4 of this opening weekend of football. The Lions out in front. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Now Gibbs. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And safe route work at the sideline. Complete. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go right side with Gibbs. Saw a lot of daylight there off the middle, and he took advantage. 5-yard gain. First down play, that's a 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Looking for Williams, and it's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Packers get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Pick up there of 39 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first. Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. They go counter. It's Jacobs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Ready. Set.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Here we go.
Throwing his love on 3rd. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Black one.
They'll go from the gun with Lloyd. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Jacobs. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Escape in the ground game works for the touchdown. The Packers parlay the interception into points. Jordan Love, the touchdown. Rush coming off the edge, and they broke it! Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Lions and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one's cut on the left sideline. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
And the Lions first down.
A give to Gibbs. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now gone. Screen here for Gibbs. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
And it's 3rd
and long for him here. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, When you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they take him down right along the 30. That is a clutch second-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
And the Lions, first down.
It's Gibbs on the carry. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Cut. 80.
Gone. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
You can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Again, Goff. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
So that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it until they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Love now on 1st and 10. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More from Lambeau after this. After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15.
Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. He beams one deep right side. And hold, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Underneath, it's Gibbs. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Brought down by Quay Walker.
I call this quarterback's best friend. I don't call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Throwing is gone. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Lions have a first down. New set of downs from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off play action, Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult third down now staring you in the face.
Goff now, third and long. He brings this one in, but does so out of bounds. That throw just took him too close to the boundary. We've got fourth down. The Lions readying for the punt. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback. The Packers getting one final drive before the half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break.
Red, 38. Ready?
Love with it on first down. Finds the in route complete. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on to the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Second and 3 now.
Ready.
27-yard line.
He's back to throw. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. So a two-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hanson. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Today is the day. The debut of our new halftime show. Buckle up, everyone. I think you're going to like it. Our trip through the NFL starts now at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. It's the Saints at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And it's the veteran Zay Jones. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Cardinals come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And it's the third-year quarterback, Bryce Young. On target with that one, he had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Panthers are able to come away with their first victory on the season. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Bucs move to 1-0. They get the victory in the season opener. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in Week 1 of the new NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Let's see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's Raymond on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. This is Gibbs on second down. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
No gain on the play. And it's third down.
120.
They'll air it out on third. Forced out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. And now a fourth down, staring right at him. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Out now runs the Packer offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Go now.
Putting the tight end in motion.
43. Ready.
Love from the gun. He finds him over the middle. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. Third down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
On a sneak, it's Love. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
on the play.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Ready, stretch, 52, boom.
Handoff, running right, Jacobs. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
52, blast it. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
Go left side to Watson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punts away, and he really pulled out the lob wedge here. It is soaring high as they try to pin them deep. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The offense headed out now for Detroit. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Goff off the play action. Buying some time left. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Goff. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 3rd down. No throw, 3rd and long. One's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. They'll go for it. Goff. Short pass brought in. And he will.